So to share the real side of everything, I am in the back seat right now, in the middle in the Jeep, and it is crammed, but we're on a really windy mountain road. Sometimes Charlotte gets a little bit car sick, and I've got the barf bag ready just in case because she's been whining, so it's not all perfect. You say hi? What is up, Back Road Explorers? This is Jared, and we are in Moab right now. We're just doing a little bit of hiking with the family. We're gonna do some hiking today and find a nice place to camp tonight, and then do some off-roading tomorrow. Should be really fun, so let's hit the trail. Yeah, he's on his way.
Bye-bye, Desert. Bye. That's a good place to hide.
That is a pretty cool little place to hide, huh?
And definitely good places for lizards to live.
So we've made it to the end of Moonflower Trail. This is just right off of Cane Creek Road. It's a really short, easy hike, perfect for a 2-year-old. And we're just kind of doing a little bit of exploring, but look how beautiful this is. Just making our way back to the Jeep, and then we're gonna go find a place to camp. This is a cool little trail, really pretty, amazing, huge trees. Some of these trees have to be so old to be as big as they are, just going up this little canyon. But I'm sure they've been getting water off the red rocks for hundreds of years, and it's giving them a chance to grow pretty well. Line to this little chimney so you can climb up and down it. Some people coming down right now. All right, so we found a nice little spot to camp. Time to just set up our tent and start to settle in for the evening, get some dinner going. It's really beautiful out right now. Unfortunately, there's so many fires going on that it is pretty smoky still. We can't hardly see any of the mountains that normally you can see when you can kind of see the La Salles out there on the edge, but still really beautiful and excited to be out in the desert. Charlotte, watch out. Watch out. Bonk, bonk. Our Coleman tent that we've been using for like 10 years has finally died, and we're kind of in between. I don't know what I want to get next, so I have this little kind of more backpacking style tent. It's a 3-man tent, and some of us will sleep in it, some of us will sleep in the Jeep, and I need to figure something else out, but let's get it going. I love that they call these a 3-man tent. There is no way 3 adult men could ever fit in this thing. We always eat like a million times better when Lauren's with us. We've got carnitas tacos tonight with some like chipotle sour cream sauce, red pickled onions, some pico de gallo. It looks really, really good. We need a river to throw you guys into. This is ridiculous. It is going to be pretty sandy and bad. Okay, now what are we doing?
To the back, like this.
Okay.
Or this. Stand up, kind of stand up straight though.
Lauren's making us do a workout.
Charlotte's doing.
She's officially uninvited in the future.
Charlotte,
Charlotte, you're doing so good.
Charlotte's doing
Oh, you doing squats? That swing out's getting worse. Hopefully it survives the trip until I can take it apart. See what's going on with it. Saturday morning, Lauren's working on some breakfast. I'm working on packing up our camping stuff. We have unfinished business in this area. In February, Wyatt and Jackson and I came down on a trip and tried to do Long Canyon and Pucker Pass in the snow and ended up sliding up against the wall and causing some damage to the roof rack. I still haven't finished that trail, so we're actually up on top now, so we're gonna go from the top and go down and really enjoy the scenic. There's so many beautiful overlooks on that trail. I'm really looking forward to it. So I think it's about 15 miles to do the loop, so we've got about 15 miles on dirt in addition to doing some other exploring, so time to get rolling. Our breakfasts, we don't veer far from a good breakfast sandwich very often. So sausage breakfast sandwich on a croissant. It's easy, tastes delicious. Mostly the kids love it too, which is good. And it's a good way to start out the morning, get a little bit of protein. Just getting ready to start headed down Pucker Pass. It's so hazy from the fire, so it's hard to see just how beautiful this is. But man, this Red Rock country is unbelievable. It is so pretty out here. The views out here are amazing. I want to go jump across right there, but Lauren said no, so. It's kind of funny, but it feels good to get past that spot where we got stuck last time in the snow. You know, it's funny. The boys were like, do you think the Jeep remembers this spot? I'll bet it does, because it got a few battle scars there, but it feels good just getting past something, accomplishing a trail that you weren't able to finish before, and it's just beautiful scenic views now headed back towards Moab. Tiny little specks up there, but you can see some guys rock climbing on that face. That is a serious climb. A Jeep truck. Right now we're on Potash Road. We finished up Pucker Pass. It was awesome, but it's only 11 o'clock and we have a few more hours that we want to do some exploring. So we're going to take Potash Road over to the Shafer Switchbacks and drive up the top of those and then make our way back towards Moab this afternoon. Potash. The majesty this area possesses cannot be overstated. Red rock canyons carved by water over millions of years makes the perfect setting for an adventure. The Shafer Switchbacks offer one of the best driving experiences Moab has to offer. The dirt road carved into the mountainside drops around 1,000 feet in just a few miles. Outside of poor weather, this trail is not technical at all, but offers some of the most stunning views I have ever seen. Alright, we are in Moab. We are stopping to pick up a swim diaper really quick, and then we're headed over to the hotel. We're still kind of trying to find the right combination of adventure / comfort and amenities with 3 kids, and mostly with Charlotte never sleeping while we drive. The boys were always really good about just knocking off and going to sleep, and really kind of getting well rested, and she never does that. So you get to 2 days on the trail, and she's acting kind of crazy right now, but she's been pretty grumpy the last little bit. And so we're gonna head over to a hotel, do some swimming and have some fun, and then we actually have some fun hikes, or at least a hike that we're gonna do tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun, so stick around for that. Just checked out of the hotel. We're headed towards Mill Creek Canyon. It's an in and out hike that A local here recommended that's pretty cool, easy for kids, follows along some water and things like that. So let's get headed. Say good morning.
Why?
Yeah, so we're going on a hike.
Can't you like sit?
We're like 55 yards in. I'm tired.
Ready?
So that's how this hike's going so far. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Check out how beautiful this is behind me. This is my kind of hike. We're in Moab, so we're in the Red Rocks, but we've got tons of shade. We're crossing the water all along, so you can kind of cool down. This is perfect. This is amazing, huh?
You can take off your shirt.
Moab is full of amazing hikes. I've barely scratched the surface of them. And this one, Mill Creek, is amazing. It's perfect for kids. They've loved going in and out of the water all the time. Check out that waterfall. That is really, really awesome. What? Yep, that's cryptobiotic soil right there.
Yep. Like that. That's what it is. It's like right.
Keep going, boys.
Keep on going.
Making our way back is an out and back trail, so made it all the way there, and now hiking the hot part back. Luckily the last little bit on the way back is pretty shaded, so this part on the ridge is right in the sun. It's like midday, so it's hot. Wild jumping in right here looks really, really cool. I do not suggest it. The deepest part of that pool is only about chest deep, so a 20-foot jump into it is a terrible idea. In fact, they have signs everywhere asking people not to. All right, that wraps up this trip here to Moab. This has been a perfect birthday weekend. I've had my whole family with me. We've had a chance to do some off-roading, some hiking. It's been so much fun. It's absolutely beautiful here in Moab. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to follow us on the day-to-day, you can check out our Instagram at Backroad Exploration. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe!
Subscribe for a new video and never miss another video.
Yeah.